All right. Streaming again for the first time in a while. We're gonna see how things go this time around. I installed wired internet over the weekend. I think it was over the weekend. Um, so yeah, I'm just gonna sort of gonna keep an eye on how the stream goes today, because it might not go as well as I'd like. We will just have to see, I suppose. But yeah, it's time for another Robit character design stream. I'm gonna try and pop it open on my phone, and we will hopefully get things moving. There we go. Just got to make sure that's running correctly. Yep, it's streaming the thing. And let me check my audio real quick. Check, check. Streaming the thing. Let me check my audio real quick. There we go. Okay, time to have an endless echo. No, I don't. That's not going to happen. All right, we are live. It's time for a character design stream because I didn't design a character last week. Last week was really rough for me, so I didn't get much done. Anyway, actually, I'm going to have this as just a reference to start with. I have a general idea of what I want to do with my character this time around. So we're going to start with a cylinder. Actually, no. We're going to start with another cube. Yeah. We'll do this. And so the idea for this one is I want another desert, another scrapper character. I want the first part of the game, or the first area of the game, to be full of life, lots of characters. So the plan is to make characters for that. Oops. And we're not rehashing Katusha. Katusha is special. She doesn't need to be rehashed. Let me just do this. And I'm also not rehashing Nima, although this absolutely could be another Nima if I just did that. But no, we're not rehashing. Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot to share this. I need to share the stream to the Robit server so that people know. Copy link. And I'm going to dump this in the Robar server. Planet Robar. Let's see. Announcements, I believe. Yes, it's announcements. Yep. At announcements. Robar stream again. Return. Hold tap. Paste. Send. Robar stream. Let's go. Why do we call it Robar? That is the answer to that question I shall take to my grave. No, I won't. I call it Robar because I had a friend who didn't know what Planar Robit was. He didn't know what the server was or like what the point of it was. And so he like accidentally called it Planet Robar, and I just thought that was really funny, and I've kept it. So the shape I want to make is like relatively simple. It's just that it's not, you know? I have an idea. So I kind of want like an octagonal design philosophy for this character. Which I feel like I may be overdoing that a little bit, but I think that octagons are pretty. But yeah, anyway, I had to keep who this character is relatively secret for now. Otherwise, everybody's going to find out. I got to make sure this rotation is correct. The rotation needs to be 22.5 degrees. Not that rotation. Not that rotation. So what is this rotation? Yes, this has got to be 90. It's this one. Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. We are doing things. We're expressing behaviors and acting in ways. Okay, so we're just gonna like approximately line it up. It doesn't matter that much yet. Yeah, I'm just gonna line it up enough here. And then we're gonna make a copy of you, and we're gonna paste you. And we're just gonna make you really wide. Then we're gonna run a quick little Boolean operation here. Bool. And did this work? No, it did not work. Maybe if I run the Boolean operation now. Intersect, apply. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. Somebody just joined. We're in the sort of early stages of character design, so it might not be anything too impressive yet. But we're working on something. Progress is being made. As always. Hopefully, as always. I'm basically sort of cheating my way through Blender right now by refusing to model this in a good way, and instead modeling it in a way that vaguely makes sense to me. And in doing so, it's going to be great for tracing and terrible for putting in game. So I'm not going to put it in game. I'm just going to use it to trace as a sort of design idea. Whoops. Stretch that out a bit. That is not how that goes. Oh my. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I mean, this is not... If you're looking for advice on how to make a Blender model like good or efficient, this is absolutely not the way to do it. If you're looking for advice on how to make a rough mock-up like relatively quickly and easily, this is the way to do it. Is that about right? Too high. Whoops, wrong key. Also, this needs to come over just a tiny bit, come down just a tiny bit. Okay, that should be good enough, I hope. And then we get out the Boolean tool, remove that chunk, apply, delete. Okay, so now we're pretty close to the shape we want to get. Personally, I'm going to move it down a little bit more, because I don't want it to be like huge. And then we can do that. And so like this clipping is really gross, but I think the clipping does not come through in the renderer. That's not useful. And let me move the camera around. Because I think that Z-fighting is not visible in the renderer. Yeah, it's not visible in the renderer. You can't even tell if there's Z-fighting there. It just kind of washes out. So that's exactly what we want to see. So, next up. I'm sort of doing this a little out of order. Actually, no, I guess I'm not doing it that out of order. A lot of the time, whenever I make a robot character, I like to start with like the head ornaments, because I think that those are like always very fun. You know, it's like in Bug Fables, you know, they have cool, cute antennae. But in Planar Robit, they have robot things. But yeah, if I were to just copy this, paste this, and then rotate it around. Yeah, so if we did something along these lines here. Yeah. It is approximately the shape I want, although this hairstyle is very similar to Kayla's. I still have 3.4% dropped frames. That is surprising. Because I did install wired internet. I thought that would be the fix, but apparently not. Very unfortunate, but I suppose there's nothing I can do about that. Anyway, the idea here... Sorry, let me just grab this over here. And let me just pull up a little bit of reference material. I'm struggling to speak. I need to go to images to see a good image of what I'm looking for. I just need good reference material, because, yeah. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do here. Yeah, I think I know. Let me get my stream page back up. Yep, I no longer need my reference material. It's time to do things the my way. Like Frank Sinatra. Wow, I really hate when Blender does this. How do I get back? Yeah, Sinatra bot. Oh my goodness, where am I? This is awful. What is this Blender camera doing? Can I get back? Are we... Holy moly. I have never fought the Blender camera more than that. That is terrible. Hello, Van. How are you doing today, friend? For what is a bot? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Sinatra maxing. So it'd be something along the lines of this. This. You know? So it's gotta be like big, you know? Like wow, you know, I can't quite do like a convincing cartoon sound effect, but you gotta believe me when it's like wow, you know? Like a big heavy cartoon anvil. If it's not code, then it has node. Nope. If it has a node, then it has code. No such thing as a no-code node. Code. Node. Code. Node code. I think the brain rot is starting early on this stream, which is fine. It's fine. Robarded. That's like when you turn into a robot bard, right? Robard. Hey, we don't say that word here. That word's banned on TikTok, you know. So clearly it's a bad word. You can't say that word. Roborg, the robotic cyborg. This camera is actually making me mad. Like, why? Why are you here? Oh my goodness gracious. I think that's all I need. Let's get rid of the boolean. Remove the boolean. Verboten boolean. Okay, now it's time to... I think it's time to make a monster. Join all these. Yeah, that'll be fine. And then we join these. And then this here, I'm not going to join this one in yet because I need this to be adjustable to the height of the robot. Because we don't know how tall the robot's going to be. Putt golf maxing robot? Yeah, she's got the iron. Any robot amalgamations for the dump area? It's a little bit of a spoiler, but I do want a Theseus robot. I guess that's not that much of a spoiler, but I do want a Theseus robot, you know, like Ship of Theseus. Can't tell which ship's the original ship because he's replaced so many parts. That's kind of the joke I'm going for. Also, he might get his replacement parts from killing people. I don't know. Okay, so this is sort of the idea. Bunch of robots that are similar that they think they're a real robot. It's like in the TV show Invincible. Clearly, I am the true original clone. No, it is I who is the original clone. Okay, so this is sort of the idea of the Robar. Robar. Van, it's time to do something that will make you mad. The conical dress. It's happening again! No, it cannot be the conical dress. It's too much. It's too far. This man is doing the conical dress for the 5 billionth time today. Now. Would I really commit to such an evil act? The answer might surprise you. I don't think I want to do a conical dress for this character, actually. I might do something like Nima. I might make this a small character like Nima. Nope, don't do that. Yeah, I could do... This is cute. This is already adorable. Like Nima, right? Character design, we're literally gonna copy Nima's physique. The Nima physique is going to the electric gym and shocking yourself 8 hours a day. You go to Sneed's Feed and Seed and get a D battery a day. D battery, then you lift your Atlas stones. This brain rot is so deep, I don't think anyone would even get it at this point. Mr. Knightley would get it. A robot that overtook its cyborg owner's brain to the equivalent of having a supercomputer. The only influence the owner has of the robot is hate that the robot finds ways to justify calculating evil stuff. Did you fucking read the script, man? Stop it. This character design is too goofy. I think it's too goofy silly. Also, these need to be like at the bottom. Just above the bottom. So it'd look like that. That's like a bit... Exactly! Exactly! Metal detector, desert roamer. That's... Yeah. Her hair is metal detectors. So, that's sort of the idea that's like the only idea that's been rattling around in my head for the last week. Where's the big sun hat? Oh, man, you gave me ideas, man. Get out of my head, man. Get out of my head. I don't know what to think no more, man. That's the wrong 45. That's the wrong 45. That's the correct 45. The party hat. The biggest of sun hats. Oh man, people would think this is racist though. Even though this goes kind of hard, people would think this is racist. No, you can't say that, man. Rucky, It's not meant to be that way. You don't get it, man. You don't understand me. You're not my real dad. It's cute, but it's also like it's so over the top. It's the new Robar stream. Let's go. I'm looking at my data here. I looked at the data. And the data says we've only dropped 2.5% of the frames. So wired internet is like 4 times better. No music maxing stream. There is music playing, but it's really, really, really quiet. I don't have any fembots in the stream. That's this character that I'm working on. Also, this hat. There's too much clipping with this hat. I would not. This hat is really cute, and I might need to use it on another character, but there's too much clipping with it as is. You know, this is making me think of raise the hat. No, because if I raise the hat, then it like there's still clipping. There's gonna be clipping no matter what. But if I had a hat like this, I'd want it to lay low. I think that would be cuter anyway. But yeah, we can't really do that. The famous umbrella hat? Wait, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's like, let me add a cylinder like that. It's like that guy who says, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and convince the people that monkeys aren't real or whatever. Really? I didn't realize that it would be that much better. I mean, it's the, you know, it's the same internet. It's just that I took a moment to I bought a 35-foot Ethernet cable, and the distance is like 33 feet, so I just guessed the perfect distance. So I bought a 35-foot Ethernet cable, and I threaded it across my apartment alongside the roof. Now that I look at it, I can tell the sticky pads that I used are junk because 2 of them have already popped off and the cable is drooping. Now that I look at it, I know that I did a bad job. Cool. Anyway, yeah, this hat is not gonna stay. The monkey tangent you didn't follow. Well, no, I can't. I have to make the monkey tangent because I can't say what the actual one was because that's mean. Okay, I got an idea. No, we don't promote any kind of hatred in Planar Robit, even if it's funny. Okay, maybe if it's a little funny, but it has to be like really funny. Funny enough that like nobody could get offended by it. I always like this cute little like collar thing, or not collar thing, but it's like a popped collar, not like an animal collar, but like a popped collar, like 80s fashion. Fricks has it, and a bunch of other characters. But I think it's kind of like a cute like a neck thing. I don't know. Supports from each corner of the collar to the umbrella. Oh my, like a canopy. That's too much, dude. That's too wacky, goofy, silly. Because then she just looks like a garden lamp if you do that. She becomes a garden lamp. Lamp maxing. And I'm already stealing too much from Bug Fables. I can't steal the lamp too. I can't steal the moths. That'd be too far. How much do I have to rotate it to get the perfect angle? The Kurt angle? You throw the Kurt angle into the mix, they don't even know what's happening at that point. Throw the brain destroyer at them. I'd be pissed to roam the desert without a huge hat. Well, like the one dude's got the big old solar sombrero, which goes hard, by the way. If you're a robot, not only do you get a big old hat, but you got the sombrero. Kurt Angel and Kurt Devil on the shoulders. Oh my goodness. Can I apply all, please? Apply rotation. Wow. Yeah, I don't think I did her feet. I don't think I did Nima's feet like this. Yeah, I would have remembered if I. Oh my god, this camera's making me frustrated. It's not friendly. These are interesting feet, but this is not what I want. too much. It's like a big old bird claw. You too, Lemon Bread. Thank you. I'll just do a 4-pointer. Actually, it's evening. Well, Van, I'm gonna actually you because the sun doesn't set in Texas. That's why it's hot. Wait, I'm trying to remember how I did Nima's feet, because now that I think about it, this doesn't look right either. Well, I know this doesn't look right, because it's not. Hang on, I gotta pull up the data real quick. We looked at the data, and we found that I'm suffering from late-stage brain rot. Okay, so I did do that for her feet. Shoot, guess I'm dumb. Wah wah. Yeah, I wouldn't like to live there either. But, I don't know. It has its benefits. The Mystery Flesh Pit National Park is in Texas. That's pretty cool. So, like, you can go out and visit that if you want. You know, not very many people get the opportunity to visit the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park. So I'm a little bit jealous of that. But we have Yellowstone where I live, so it's not a huge trade-off. I mean, like, Yellowstone's like the second best national park. Mystery Flesh Pit's the best one. You know, it's really not that bad if you think about it for us. Studies find my opinions based and yours something upsettingly different from that. Yeah, but you would want to live in Texas if you could go spelunking in the Mystery Flesh Pit National Park every weekend. Like, that'd be awesome, you know? I would want to do that. I would die in the giant flesh pit. Don't know who wouldn't want to die in the giant flesh pit. You're right. It could be hot and humid. It could be like Missouri. Yeah, I'm calling out screenophobe right now. We're hot and humid maxing. I don't like the scaling. We're gonna do 0.51 and then 0.51 and then I messed it up because I done goofed. Is this really how this camera is making me lose it? Is that really how I did Nima's feet? I'm trying to think now. Yeah, no. No, that's not how I did her feet. I did her feet to be as long as her leg is, so it would actually be like bwamp. The bwamp is required. I hope you know that. Mirror. I don't think a foot's supposed to look like that. Cool, cool. I think, would I want her legs to point in slightly? I do that with a lot of female characters, where their legs point in slightly. There's not a lot of space for her legs, though. They're clipping. I don't like clipping. No clippers. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I often do the inwards pointing legs, just that it has like a slightly more feminine shape, but sometimes it just doesn't pan out. And it goes or. Also, because this is a newer character than Nima, I can get away with cooler design ideas. Boolean. Booleaned. No wide robo hips to accommodate more legroom. I'm not gonna do wide robo hips. It makes me sad. I would not I would not. I know that robots are objects, but I would not want to objectify them, if that makes sense. Robots are objects, but I don't think they should be objectified. Does that make me? I think that makes me schizo or something. Not schizo, robo. Robophobic. Is that cool? Is that good? Or do I want them to like puff out? Like little knee pads. Ginormous metal skirts? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. If they're ginormous metal skirts, then they're not icky, you know? It can be implied, and it doesn't matter. Nobody has to see that, and it doesn't have to be icky. Nobody has to make it an icky thing. Big ol' nerd. This is a big ol' nerd. This would need to be black. And then these. Always gotta make them silver. Objectify calm as scrap worth some money. Maybe. Maybe I'll do overtime this weekend with robot stuff. But yeah, I didn't get very much work done last week because, you know, bad things happened. So I never did the robar, unfortunately. Oh my, this is not very good, is it? Shading mode. I mean, those are forge boots anyway. You can't do it that way. Yellow. Dream barbecue game? Ina creators game? Uh, Not really, honestly. I'm not 100% keen on Ina. She's kind of uncomfy in my opinion. Whoops. I fucked up. I don't know. I just think Ina's a little bit uncomfy. That's all. I think the master of that kind of game is Magic Dweedoo anyway. Magic Dweedoo is amazing at making games like that. Yo, this character looks like a bee. Isn't that adorable? Oh, I love bees. They're the only insect that I like. Bro, what if I made this character a bee instead of C? 4, planted under this building. Isn't that adorable? Oh my goodness. I don't believe it. Am I allowed to make a bee character? Have I gone mad with power? I think that might be a bit much. Is it a bit much? I don't know. I don't know. I think bees are cute. Only cute insect. No bee, please. I agree. I think it's too far. I think I'm going too far if I do a bee. But black and yellow are industrial colors. I don't have to go like full B with the stripes and everything, but black and yellow are industrial colors. Look at the rancher for inspiration. That's so true. Cubo. Cubo went hard. Back in the day, we had Cubo. You know what I'm saying? None of this TikTok. We had Cubo. Cubert? No, different. It's not the same. It's not the same. Here, what if I were to just wham and then wham and then wham wham? Quiggity, Quagmire. You know, Quagmire did the whole skibbity toilet thing before it was funny. But he called it giggity toilet. And it was something very different. I think Boolean might not work here because this is not... Oh no, it worked. Okay. I thought it'd be like, no, I don't like this geometry. I'm going to break on you. Buana nya nya nya. I don't know what that means. Should I call an ambulance? The skull. Oh, buana nya 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 nya. Yeah, okay. This troglodyte pose, this is not doing it, man. I think, well, it's probably because her arms are as thick as her legs. That's no good. But this is also no good. I'm trying to figure out the arms. It's hard to do arms right. Especially because they're kind of like coming out of her head here. If I were to just like stretch these, no, not like that. If I were to just stretch these out long like that, would that work? I mean, that's kind of working. I'm worried that when I digitize this character, the metal detectors won't look good. I don't know. I'll have to see how they look. But yeah, this character is basically a reskin of Nima now that I think about it. I kind of feel bad, but it's also I also like the design because Nima's always been one of my favorites. So I don't know. Also lots of yellow and black, which means industrial, because those are good robot colors. What metal detectors? I don't even know what that word means. That would probably get me in trouble if I read it knowing your track record. Make this black, please. And then mirror. Mirror. This character, the cube hands. That's what I'm saying. The cube hands. Yeah. The cube hands are mandatory. You hate cube hands? There's something wrong with you. You don't like cube hands? This man has no taste. I bet you don't like women either. I bet you like men. No. At least match the feet with tri. You can't make hand triangles. That just doesn't work. Here, I will pull up the data. We looked at the data. We looked at the data, and the data says that cube hands are fine. Cube hand. Cube hand. Uh, uh, cube hand. Cube hand. Cube hand. Cube hand, kind of. This character's bad. Pyra needs a redesign. Poor lady. Also, this is like basically if Nima was like a little bit lanky. The Lanky Kong of Nima bots. I really don't like Aries. That's true. I agree with that. Agree. This lanky character. Too lanky, in fact. I've gone mad with power. This is good proportions. Now she needs some kind of head thing going on. Bro, I'm gonna get a cease and desist from Bug Fables for this one. Boolean. Full eye headband. That's like a I think that's called a blindfold, actually. That's not what I wanted. I wanted Boolean from this guy. Apply. Delete. Don't delete, actually. I'm cease and desist maxing. Trying to rack up as many cease and desist letters as possible so that I can cease and desist living. It's too thick. It's meant to be thick, but not that thick. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Okay, now we just gotta put eyes behind it and like make a dark thingy. Scuba mask maxing? Well, yeah, it's like goggles for the sand, you know? Sand madness. You know how Xavier Renegade Angel got sand madness? It's a desert. Rah! Yeah, I know. It's sand madness. Sand madness. What is this emoji? Is this the baby emoji you're spamming? She's a baby for not wanting sand madness. There's no mean emoji. That's the meanest emoji you can use. You can find. It's the baby emoji. What is this? What is that? What is that emoji? I can't even tell what this is. Is Grumpy? Message retracted. He he's apologized. He regrets the things he's said. He's a changed man. That's why his name is Man-Howtastic now, because he's a changed man. Howtastic. Cube. The cube eyes. Cyclops Robit. I need to make her eyes work. She's been given the gift of eyes for a reason. And that shall not be squandered. 0.07. Remember that. Mirror. Mirror. Wrong way. Yo, you know what she looks like now? She looks like one of the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts, you know? In fact, 3-eye robot win. Oh wait, all of your messages just came in. Cyclops robot would go hard. Calm doesn't count. I do have a Cyclops robot, man. Silas, he's a Cyclops robot. And he goes hard. Banana. You don't see. What do you mean you don't see it? The eye. The one eye. He's a Cyclops. Looks like an eye within an eye. So that means he has 2 eyes. Fine then. Sarge is a Cyclops then. 1 working eye. 1 broken eye. Unless he doesn't count either. In which case, Signant. He has 1 eye. Unless you want to count his bottom one as an eye too. In which case he only has 2 eyes. This guy has no eyes. That's kind of cool. This guy is a Cyclops. Yeah, Sarge is a base Cyclops man. Let's see. Who else has 1 eye? People thought M had 1 eye until I redid the lighting so it looked like she had 2 eyes again. Hat up version of the Rancher when? I have it modeled, but that's a secret. Yeah, this character really does look like a Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. It looks like she's gonna beat you up and steal your soul, just like they do in Kingdom Hearts. Anyway, I think I have more Cyclops characters. I think I might. Yeah, I mean Frix is a Cyclops, and then Blade is also a Cyclops, and so is Nixon. If I were to tally up all the characters that were Cyclopses, I would have Dash is a Cyclops as well. Volk counts as a Cyclops. 10 of the 43 characters are Cyclopses. So you can't say, oh, it doesn't count. No, it doesn't count. I didn't mean it. Shut up. Get out of my head. Oh, that's cute. Uneyed. Regarded. Hey, you can't say that word. I can make her grumpy. Oh, look how grumpy she is. She does not want to be here. She hates Mondays, but it's Wednesday and she's still angry. That's so you can tell she's a mini. The old bread and butter eyes. Should I go with the old bread and butter eyes as usual? Humongous eyes? Who's humongous? Humongous what? Humongous what? Oh, it's even cuter. Oh, look at that. Look at those big eyes. Too big? There we go. I think those eyes are a good size. Too much light getting in. Her pupils are too dilated. I could do that. That's also really cute. The tiny eyes. Tiny eyes with huge lashes. Wrong time. Bring back the hat. Oh no. Desert maxing. Desert bus. Yeah, I think these are much nicer. Now it's time to give her a rice farmer hat. TV screen maxing head. Yeah. Got the Vizio Pro. Nah, brother, this is Asus monitor. HDMI. But yeah, if I were to add her hat from before back, which I think was cute, it's clipping. And I don't like clipping. It's icky. The dunce hat. She's a dunce now. She's a dummy. She made a mistake. She said a mean word to the teacher. Now she goes to the Shadow Realm. Yeah, because I think this would get me in trouble. I don't think I could get away with that. Also, this just feels mean. This feels mean-spirited. Plate on top of the small triangle. I don't know what that meant. I don't know what you meant by that, so I'm just going to do this instead. Rice detectors for the rice field. That is so mean. That is so mean, dude. She didn't do nothing to deserve this hatred, this racism. I think your prejudice has gone too far. You need to stop being robophobic. This robot didn't do anything wrong. This robot never did nothing to you. By mentioning another, you're doing more than mentioning another culture. Ooh, now I want to use some like blue and red now. Oh man, because I'm thinking about magnets now. Heckin' magnets, how do they work? Eight-sided Agogon. Joints look okay. Yes, they are larger instead of smaller. They're like bracelets, I guess. That's my cope. I could make them smaller, but I think they're fine as is. Especially because like this level of detail probably won't even make it into the 2D model anyway. I think the difference in size of these two parts is too small to actually notice. And I think if I tried, then it would just be like a mess of outlines and you wouldn't see it anyway. But it's kind of a neat detail for the model, at the very least. This camera is fighting me again. Control the slides. Bool. Boo. Control the slides, control the future. I was making a different reference. Can you control the slides? Good, great. I'll talk to you after the presentation. I love that. I love that bit. It's so funny. It's so mean, but it's so funny. Modifier. Boolean. And if I go into edit mode, something like that's going to get me in trouble for real. Can you control the slides? Oh my goodness gracious. Holy moly, can you... I'm getting a little grumpy over that. That is not doing what it should be doing. Okay, thank you, Van. I appreciate you making an attempt. I probably can't? No. No, I don't think I could. I think I'd get in trouble if I tried. Hello, can you please get away from me? This is actually insane that Blender's camera can be this bad. It's worse than a PlayStation 2 game's camera. Please, oh my god. Look at this, look at this. Zooming in and out does this. Instead of like zooming in and out on the thing that I'm holding, no, it zooms in and out on the origin. Instead of rotating around what I'm looking at, it's rotating around the origin. Send me a what keypad? A Xeron keypad? I don't know what that is. Also, the heart button, the emoji button on my stream chat is so large that I cannot read the last word of the first or second line of anything anyone says, because YouTube is very intelligent when it comes to UI design. Like on mobile, it's fine; it's not really in the way, especially because you can scroll up to see it better. But you cannot do that on desktop. I need mirror. What? Can you apply rotation mirror? Okay. Okay. Metallic. Oh wait, I have to apply first. Then I can edit. Why? This is just an infuriatingly terrible camera. There's got to be some kind of keybind or something that I hit that broke the camera, right? Surely this was my fault. Am I doing a horseshoe magnet wrong? I have to look up what a horseshoe magnet looks like because I don't remember. I don't remember. Horseshoe magneto. Oh. Yeah, I did it wrong. I did it really wrong. Yeah, that is not what a magnet looks like. In fact, I kind of made the opposite of what a magnet looks like. Huh. Yeah, I know what to do. I think I'm gonna pull it. No. We're gonna remove this, and then we're gonna, yeah, small color on the tips. It's not, actually. It's, because a magnet does not actually look like that. In fact, a magnet, looks like that. How am I that dumb that I forgot that a magnet looks like this? Yeah, I don't remember what a magneto looks like. It's over for me. Magneto maxing. I know that there are more magnet varieties, but whenever I Google horseshoe magnet, absolutely none of them look like what I was trying to make because none of them look like what I was trying to make. Truism gang. Anyway, dang it. Anyway, Magneto. Cube. The cube goes on the Magneto. Mask go on the face. Thoughts on a Magneto staff? Dr. Zoidberg used a Magneto staff once. Magnets stay off the minion robot. Bzz, you're dead. The magnet cane. Make her blind and have this as her walking stick. Do I really want to be that mean to my characters? Am I that awful of a person that I would make this little girl blind so that she would have a magnet for a walking stick? I wouldn't do that. I've done some terrible things to some of the Robit characters. I wouldn't do something that mean. I'm terrible, but I'm not that terrible. Her Magneto. Her Nito Magneto. Oh, isn't that adorable? That's really cute, and I think that works. I think it looks good. She's got her little Magneto. Hoping the magnet one-shots whatever she hits, because it's gonna stick afterwards. Well, no, the thing is, Van, because the magnet is rectangular and it's on a long stick, you can torque it, and so when you rotate it, you don't have a flat face touching the metal anymore, you have just a corner, and so that alone cuts like the magnetic field strength by like 10 times, and then it's easy to pull off. That's why they make magnets cubes, so that you can rotate them, so like you can rock them and then pull them off. Because if they didn't make them cubes, if they made them Mayor of Yapperville, I guess that's true. That's true. I am the Mayor of Yapperville, but it's also a live stream, so you kind of have to be a yapaholic on a live stream. It's not a live stream if you're not yapping. Anyway, I think she's done. Unless she needs like more hair or whatever. Just kidding. I'm gonna be the biggest yapper. I wanna be the biggest yapper that no one ever yapped. Yap, 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 yap. There's more to the minion robot. There could be. There could be. the minimum wage fry cook hat. Welcome to Good Robot, home of the Good Robot. Can I take your order? the rice takeout box. Oh man, why am I participating in this? That's goofy. That's too silly. Too goofy silly. An idea has arisen. An idea that is most likely not good, but it is mine nonetheless. So I will indulge in it and be mad when it inevitably isn't cool or good. Mirror. 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 Yeah, because then the helmet looks like it's part of her head. But if I made it black with yellow, that's still not good. If I made it a little bit whiter. Dark gray? Then it would blend in with her safety goggles. I don't know. I'm not really feeling the helmet anyway. Does it? Helmet go on the face. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I need to make it like a bit bigger so that it fits, or so it's like, you know. Oh yeah, I can make it like big. Oh, look at that. That's adorable. Except I need to join. No, don't do that. Apply. No. Apply. Then join. Then I can, nope. Control A, apply scale, and apply rotation. That's kind of cute. I should take more screenshots of stuff like that. Well, it's gonna get streamed, I guess. So it'll be there for the whole world to see. Save a folder. Save a folder of robot gore. That's so mean. I couldn't do such a thing. Unthinkable. Alright, time to get to yapping about magnets again. Heckin' magnets. How do they work? I'm adding a plane mesh. How plane? Bwomp. You ever just have a critical boo-womp? How rucky is that? Rucky is gold. Rucky, rucky. Now, and I gotta go to shading. I gotta go to the shaders. We gotta add shader. A mix shader. And then we add shader. Transparent. Yeah. Not trans child, transparent. And then we add, actually, do I need... Actually, I don't want transparent. I want translucent. Dissolve. What? I don't know what dissolve does. It's shader. So it's like, no, don't do that. The mix shader. Yep. Okay, that's not how that works. Cool. That is also not how that works. Can I just do that, please? Oh wait, I know what I'm doing wrong. I need to do, let's see here. Blend mode, alpha clip. No, alpha hashed. No, alpha blend. No, yeah, maybe. No, no. Alpha hashed, sure. Okay, and I think we combine these, and then this is the output. So then, yeah, I can, huh. If I set the alpha to 0, yep. Ah, that's what I'm trying to do. Yep, yep, that's the way. That's the way, uh-huh, uh-huh. I like it, uh-huh, uh-huh. And then, actually, I guess we wouldn't want to do yellow. I think we would just want to do like a plain kind of grayish color. Let's change this. This is like alpha hashed or something, I think, and that's why it's looking all fuzzy. Yeah, let's do alpha clip. No. Yeah, because alpha clip is like, now you see me, now you don't. Yeah, so I can't do alpha clip. Alpha blend, perhaps? Yeah, it's blend. Oh, look at that, look at that. Now she's got the thingy going on here. And now I suppose I can change the color a little bit, make it a greenish color, so it kind of sticks out a bit better. And then we go back to this. Yeah, now it looks like she's wearing the googles. Google. Sun-beaten, ugly, yellow, sand-blasted black. Come on. She is just a good, kind-hearted maintenance worker getting dangerous nails and stuff off of the paths so that they're not popping tires all day. They don't want to be popping tires in the desert. That's not fun. It's not cool either. I'm thinking that this character is like a sort of like a road maintenance worker, and she happens to be stationed in the desert, and so she's gotta pick up She's got to pick up the screws and nails on the ground so the tires don't pop or whatever. Or maybe she just likes this. Maybe she just collects scrap metal and she sells it. I don't know. Maybe she sells seashells by the seashore. Bondulance. Yeah, I think she's about done though. Ain't that cute? Division of transportation. Yeah. I like the industrial aesthetic she has. She's got the black and yellow drip, almost like a bee. But she's not a bee because she doesn't go buzz buzz. Very sad. There was a bee that came by my work today, or not today. It was earlier. It was like last week, and that poor bee. It was like a big chubby fuzzy bumblebee. It was being real sweet and it was climbing on my leg, but it also startled me. Um, but she was dying anyway. I didn't hit her. I just shook her off my leg. But I realized that there was something wrong with her because she wasn't flying. And then she crawled like halfway across my office before like dying outside the bathroom door. Just tragic, but there's not really anything you can do whenever a bee's like that. Yeah, this character's pretty cute. I think I give this character a character out of 10. Welcome to Good Robar, home of the Good Robar. Can I take your bit order? Now I gotta put a ton of lights around here so that like the screenshot has an easy to spot outline. Ooh, that gives me an idea. What if I did smooth shading? Shade smooth. Oh, look at that. That's kind of sick. It's like the geometry is messed up, so smooth shading's like kind of ugly, but it's also kind of sick. Flashbang time. If I did shade smooth here, yeah, it doesn't change it. If I did shade smooth here, it's smooth shading. It barely looks like it's blocky. If I did smooth shading here, it's kind of cool, kind of cool. If I did smooth shading on this, then it wouldn't look so rigid. It would look smoother, but also icky. Yeah, I'm having too much fun with this feature that I really shouldn't be using. Because it just doesn't fit the character design. That's been off this entire time. Did you know? Huh. She's had 4 hands this whole time. All your triangle feet bug fable me? I think this is cute. What are you talking about? This is a cute character design piece here. Little triangle feet. Isn't this adorable? I think this is really cute. I think his character is done. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of eepy sleepy. Bedtime's in an hour and I still need to meal prep and stuff, so I'm probably gonna call it here. Heads or tails, call it. I gotta do a thing real quick. Wah wah wah. Because I want these more inset. Like that. Yeah. Now if I go to render mode, yeah, now I can see where it should be outlined and where it should not be outlined. I gotta add one more light on the other side here so I can see the outline a little bit better. Wow. 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 Alright, I think we pretty much womped this whole thing. So if I render image. Yep, that is a thing. A thing indeed. I'm gonna undo the smooth shading too. Just so that I can make it blocky in my art style as I always do. But yeah, that is the new character design. Hand-pilled. Yep. So yeah, I'll probably trace this probably off stream. I don't know. I might stream it. Depends on how I'm feeling. I might. It really depends. Yeah. So we'll see on that. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. This was mainly just a test for my internet, I suppose, and it did the test pretty well. It's still not as good as what I want it to be, but dropping 2.6% of all frames instead of 15% of frames is really, really nice. In fact, that 2.6% is acceptable losses. So, anyway, thanks for joining me. Catch you next time. Will not be tomorrow, because tomorrow I got to do grocery run and meal prep and laundry, so I probably won't have time to stream tomorrow. But Friday, mark your calendars for 2 days from now, because I don't know. No, you probably don't need to mark your calendar. You can probably just remember. But yeah, Friday is when we will stream again. The plans for that, I've got plans. We looked at the data, and the data says that I have plans for tomorrow. Not tomorrow, day after. Brain rot. So, gonna have to do the Sarge carry and walk animation code, which means that I'm probably gonna have to refactor the player code, which is gonna make me cry a couple times, but we're gonna make it through. And then gonna expand collection menus, so I'll probably start simple and do an items and people collection menus. Enemies, location, music, and roguey collection menus. I can't really do any work on that because I don't really have a lot of locations. I don't have any enemies. I don't have the dynamic music system in or roguey. But those are all sort of ideas for future collection menus. And then I guess I'll try to do another character and then work on the battle system. That's a lot to do on Friday. That's not going to all happen on Friday, but maybe over the next 3 days. A full list of all official art posted? I guess I could. That is a lot, and it's not going to happen overnight. Overtime? Yeah, well, it's not going to happen over one day. It's going to happen over the course of the entire weekend. But I can trace this young lady Thursday while I'm waiting for like food to cook or whatever in like the pressure cooker. And Rome was built in a day. You're right. And Rome is actually named after Romebit, which is what the Italians call robots. So if you think about it, I'm basically building Rome again. Anyway, thanks for joining. I'm ending the stream for real this time. So, see you guys later.